You're here to show off Superbrothers Sword and Sworcery EP.
That is correct. This is a game that made a pretty big splash on iOS devices last year.
GameSpot's Mobile Game of the Year,
Indeed,
2011.
and well-deserved in my opinion.
Indeed.
And it's now available on PC via Steam. And I'm here to give you all a look at it.
Very cool.
So, here on the title screen, you'll see, prominently mentioned here at the top with songs and sounds by Jim Guthrie. There's a good reason for that. Music and sound in this game is a tremendous part of the experience. This is a game that I think, much like a good book or a good film, it can really draw you into the experience. It's not an action-packed game by any stretch. It's a game that pulls you into its world and its story. So I'm just starting off at the very beginning here.
Okay.
The very first thing you see, and the whole game is in this kind of pixelated art
got
style.
weird arms.
But, well, no. So this is a dapper gentleman called the Archetype. He's sort of a guide on your journey through sword and sorcery. He's got a cigar in one hand and a cane in the other.
Seems to be waiting for something.
I'm gonna just...
Are you sure that's a cane? I think that's just his arm.
I've always interpreted that as a cane. But it is certainly open to a certain amount of interpretation.
Okay.
It's a cane.
Thank you, Tom. So, I'm going to indulge the Archetype here by doing this for him.
Sorry, I played this game. It's like a Pavlovian response to complete that trio. Now this is
So you played this on your iPhone?
Yes.
So did you, Kara?
I did.
So what are the differences? And don't say you click instead of type. Give me the nitty gritty.
I've only played through the first act on the PC,
Okay.
and as far as I can tell thus far, it's faithful in pretty much every respect. Now, a big part of the charm of this game I think, is the writing. The writing throughout tends to kind of fuse what you might consider old-time, like traditional fantasy language with this kind of modern-day casual lingo, and that leads to a lot of moments of humor. So here we are.
So now you're a dude.
Actually, I'm a lady.
You're a lady dude.
Yes, I'm a, and you just sort of get thrown into this world and
just follow a dog.
This cute little dog paddling off. It seems like that's something we should follow. So we will follow that.
Here you get the sheep.
And here.
Let's go talk to another lady.
Yeah. And the dog just, he waits. She was known as Girl, and she seemed nice. So Girl will play an important role in the adventure as a whole. Oh,
what? Spoilers.
I'm just saying, all the pieces matter. All the pieces matter. That's all I'm saying.
Do the sheep matter?
They might. I'm not going to comment on that. But just immediately, just all these lively details: the sheep grazing, the dog paddling on.
Your reflection in the water.
Yeah, it just immediately creates this world, at least for me, that I feel drawn to and that I want to explore. I want to get to know who is this character that I'm controlling, what is this world, why am I here? And through playing the game, you get to know the answers to these questions. Zoom, yes, with the mouse wheel. So that's, it incorporates mouse control instead of pinching and that sort of thing. But
I had a question.
Yeah.
I started playing this. I heard people saying that you rotate the iOS device.
Oh, that's true.
And you can't do that on PC.
No.
So what are you losing? What's different? Why do you even rotate in the first place?
You rotate the... okay, this is Logfella.
Chopping woodsman chopped wood.
He's one of my favorite characters. When you stand near to the mountain folk of the Caucasus, he was known as Logfella, and he seemed cool. Logfella knew all about our woeful errand, and he agreed to lead us up the old road.
Woeful errand?
Yeah. Still, we definitely got the feeling that he wasn't super jazzed about this.
Now, during that text segment, you can see that there's a little icon in the top right corner that's to broadcast. It's sort of like a speaker.
Every little bit of dialogue in this game. It can be easily tweeted to your Twitter followers if you're into that sort of thing. And when I was playing this game on iOS, on my iPhone, there were certain sentences that were just so humorous or charming or poetic or insightful to me that I did indulge in that opportunity. I think it's the writing of the game is so good that it does sometimes kind of call out to be
Makes
be
you
shared.
want to share.
Exactly.
So,
So the rotating thing. Sorry, Tom. On the phone, you rotate to initiate combat.
Oh.
And that's in
Or to like look up a reference book.
correct to look up. Yes. But in this, it's just you just click a mouse button to do those same functions, and it functions just as well.
okay.
So so now we're following Logfella on our woeful errand, whatever that may be. We don't really know yet.
This is some adventure and music
And
now.
the music that here certainly sets a tone for.
Picks up. You guys are on the way.
Exactly.
It was pretty awesome. We've had back-to-back like showings of really cool games, haven't we?
Yeah.
With the Grim
Rock.
Yeah,
yes.
you dug that one.
Yeah.
So here, the game is shortly going to do just a little tutorial of the combat. The combat in this game is very simple. It uses one mouse button to swing and the other to block with your shield. But I will say that later on in the game, you do have some sort of boss-like encounters that require some pretty precise timing and can be really kind of intense and exciting. Oh, okay.
So now you're getting.
So I'm getting mauled because I
getting-
did not block.
You're getting mauled by a
people.
three-eyed
Yeah.
wolf.
So,
Is that
like-
what I'm seeing?
They did change the controls slightly in this. I know, like you can tap like you're tapping, but there's also I think it's Z and period.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Work is the same thing, so you can hit period for shield and Z for sword or whatever it is.
Right.
So it does. It seems like it'd be easier. I kind of wish it was just right click for sword.
Yeah.
That would make more logical sense for me.
I agree. That seems odd that that's not.
But either way, you killed that wolf.
Well, I did too.
You scared him away.
I scared him away. Exactly.
Didn't kill him.
Nope. And yeah.
No collecting wolf eyeballs for you.
No.
Cynthia, what do folks think about Sword and Sorcery? Have they played it before? Are they looking forward to it?
But just never played it because I guess maybe they weren't particularly interested, or there are a few people who say that this game looks kind of shoddy, but then that's mainly on the YouTube side, and then Twitch is saying that this game looks fabulous, so
I agree with Twitch users.
What do you think, Cynthia?
I'm intrigued.
It is intriguing. I think that the art style is really, it's got that pixelated look, but it's so much richer than an 8-bit or 16-bit game.
Absolutely.
It has a personality. It's communicating through its art style, even if it's not technically jaw-dropping. I think it's really, I don't know, whatever.
Also, there's a giant face in the mountain. What the
Yes.
hell?
So stand by, Chris. The face may be about to reveal its secrets. Okay.
There's a rainbow.
Yes.
Nothing could go weird here.
And so this is an early example of puzzle solving in the game.
You should go talk to Longfella before you do that.
Oh, should I? Okay. So if I click this, at the edge of the perilous precipice stood a stone carved with the glyph of a skyward sword beneath the colors of a rainbow. Recipients loathe rainbows. But so that's a hint as to what I'm supposed to do. But I'm gonna indulge Tom here and go say hi to
I
Logfella.
like what he says.
He's a good dude.
Yeah. Longfella seemed to know all about the loathsome rainbow and the nearby glyph depicting the skyward sword. And yet Longfella offered zero help about what to do next, which kind of rubbed us the wrong way if we're being totally honest.
That was the first time I laughed out loud when
Yeah.
I played this game.
Yeah.
So it only
Thanks,
took like 5 minutes.
Longfella.
Yeah.
It's good.
Thanks for nothing.
So here's a rainbow. I'm going to go
So you
ahead
can see in
and...
the picture behind you,
Yeah,
it shows you what to do.
exactly. Whoop, I hit the wrong mouse button. Let's try that one more time.
So I guess on the iOS you just flip it vertically.
Exactly, that's exactly.
Signifying that you're unsheathing the sword and raising it, but now you just click.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little different, but it's
Maybe you
it's the same
like
effect.
hold it there for a little bit longer.
No, I think something's happening.
Oh yes. Oh, good. It has an eye.
And a tongue!
Ew.
A tongue bridge! A bridge tongue!
Is it a wooden tongue or is it?
I-
What does
squishy
Logfella
slightly?
think about this? He's stoked.
He is... He's sort of... I don't know if he's stoked or scared or what. We breached the chasm, and we felt super smart. Okay, we sought a burdensome book of sinister sorcery known as the Megatome. Megatome lurks somewhere in the haunted darkness beneath the perilous precipice beneath Mingita. We resolved to go get the Megatome and then get out alive.
It's a good plan.
Yeah,
I love
I like
the
the get
royal-
out alive part.
The royal we is excellent.
It is a good use of the royal we. Okay, so through these dark tunnels, just hold, and your warrior monk makes her way through the darkness.
You're going down the gullet of...
Yes, and here we are in his reverse mouth. The other
Reverse
the
mouth.
face on the back of his face.
That's a polite way to say it.
his reverse mouth.
I don't know.
That's a different thing.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
This
okay.
is Janus, the two-faced god of coming and going. I don't know. Probably not
Good
actual reference to
Janus.
Greek mythology, but...
So one thing that I liked about this game on iOS is, and I assume well, I'm pretty certain it does something similar on PC, is that it encourages you, it's broken up into small chunks.
Yep.
And it really encourages you, you're free to just plow right through the whole experience if you take some liberties, but it really encourages you to kind of take long breaks and just kind of let the experience sit with you, because the overall game can probably be finished in a few hours, but I really found it rewarding to play it over a period of a few weeks, and just kind of after each section, just kind of let that rattle around inside me for a while before returning.
Is it the kind of game that like really encourages like mulling it over, or thoughtfulness, or is it just kind of?
It does. I mean, in fact, it encourages it to the extent that there are actually kind of things built into the game that I don't want to go into much detail about, but that do really encourage you to take some significant breaks between sections. So perhaps I will free the Megatome here from its two bone hands that are holding it here, and then we can, people can discover perhaps what follows for themselves. So the Megatome has been freed.
Yeah, this is going to end well. This is totally...
This is not ominous at all. This skull, this horned skull here.
You're probably fine.
Okay.
All this stuff is normal.
Yeah.
They're just like, hooray!
That's
Someone
right.
stole the tome from our bony...
Oh God! Oh God! It's the deathless specter that lingers beneath Mingita. Oh run! Oh God!
I'm not sensing abject terror here, Caro. You've seen it before.
I have.
The
first time I had this
Yeah.
happen, I was pretty freaked out. I did not expect this deathless specter to start pursuing me.
I like the part where he doesn't take the stairs.
Yeah, stairs are for chumps.
Oh, he's taking the
He's
stairs
going-
that
he's
time. Never
taking-
mind. Dang it.
So, anyway.
All right. Well, what you
Yes, I
run
will continue
from
to
the
run
Deathless
from the Deathless Spectre.
Sword and Sorcery EP is available on Steam
It is on Steam. Yes.
for how many dollars?
I want to say
10, 15?
8, I believe.
8?
It's less than 10.
It's
less
less
than
than 10, yeah.
Great.
Yes, indeed.
Cool.
Yes.
Caro, thanks for showing it off.
My pleasure.
Indeed.